Sometimes it's more important who you know than what you know, and with our recent pickups here that I'm going to show you today, that is definitely the case. One of the guys that I work with just recently bought a new house, going through his kids' stuff, and he had things he didn't know what he wanted to do with. He had a bunch of Star Wars toys. He came up to me, hey, can you help me sell them? Absolutely. What about some Star Trek and Star Wars cards? Well, how about if I buy them from you? And I also got some Star Wars figures. So up first, this is an original 1977 R2-D2. How can you tell? Because the original ones didn't have the periscope that R2 had later on in The Empire Strikes Back and Return of the Jedi. And he still clicks and looks pretty decent for something almost 50 years old. And I did have this one back in the day, but one I did not have is R5-D4, also known as Red. And he also has the clicky sort of head mechanism there. Stickers look pretty good, but let me show you these cards because these are really cool. So most of the Star Wars cards here are from The Empire Strikes Back. So you've got Han down below, you've got the takeover of Rebel Base, but some of the other cards he had in here too is from Star Trek The Motion Picture, which is really, really cool. Some of the other cards here too, you actually had bits of the refit Enterprise that you could put together. You know, there's the card on the front, but on the back you can put them together kind of like a puzzle. You had the same type of thing, like here is Leonard Nimoy as Spock, and on the front that's the shuttle that Spock used to arrive at the Enterprise. There's Aaliyah in sickbay. You've got the probe on the bridge and everything. You had Kirk showing up on the Enterprise. You had Harrison Ford again. I think these are actually, yeah, those are stickers. I forgot that those were stickers. Han Solo to the rescue, confronting the dark side. Like, I had so many of these when I was a kid that it was really wild to see these again, and you know, to read the stuff that's on the back as well. And you can see some more of the, you can't see it quite as well here on camera, but you know, the fact that that's space for around the outside of the Enterprise. You had the whole checklist here too, where you can see what exactly you were collecting. These were just so cool back in the day, and something we really don't get anymore. And so yes, while I'll occasionally pick up the Transformers, like, you know, Power Dasher here, Optimus Prime, or Metroplex behind me that I got at the Utah Retro Gaming Expo, I by and large have not collected cards or toys. These were just too cool to pass up. Let me know what you think of these down below in the comments.